Hi folks, welcome again to the channel. Juan here from Physical Media EU. Today we have another 4K review, this time 1998 Ronin. Hello again and thanks for tuning in for another review, this time Ronin from 1999. But before we start, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, especially Blu-ray reviews and also soundtracks on vinyl. You can also find me on Instagram with the same handle, Physical Media EU, where I post detailed pictures of all the items that I review. Now yes, we can start by taking a look at this release of Ronin, in this case a Mediabook. We'll explore it now a little bit more in a second. It has this C card here that has a synopsis of the movie, some contents of the discs, and details about the region, subtitles, and so on. So let's take this one out, and then here again you have the cover. I apologize for the reflection of the light here, but there will be pictures of this on Instagram. So here on the back, see Robert De Niro, and there here on the spine, Ronin. So now let's open up, and both discs are here on this side, the Blu-ray, and then the 4K, and then of course the booklet on this side. So let's take a look at it very quick. And this is a German release, so all these texts are in German, which I find a little bit of a bummer because I don't understand German, and I think that limits a little bit the audience of these releases. But still, in many cases, these booklets are very interesting, even though one cannot understand the text. What I do sometimes is use the Google Translate camera function to translate some of the texts. And as you can see, it has some of these full-size pictures that don't have any text on top, so of course they're still very nice to have. And then here on the back side there's the bonus features disc. So let's move on and talk about the picture quality. I thought that in this case, even though it's a 4K transfer, I was not that impressed by the quality of the picture. I thought that in many cases it was a little bit dark, and yeah, it's not a colorful movie, I get that, but it still felt darker than it needed to be. Even the scenes that are like outdoors or on a sunny day, still they were not as bright as other movies in similar conditions. I think this is the best the movie has ever seen, so it's still an improvement from previous transfers. And here you can see that it says it has Dolby Vision, HDR10, but in my opinion those things didn't show the best they can do in this transfer. On the other hand, I thought that the audio track was a little bit more outstanding. I watched the movie in the original language, English, and the audio track is a master DTH HD 5.1, but it also has a German audio track, also with DTH HD master audio. And the subtitles are also in German, which again I found a little limiting. But luckily the 4K disc is region free. On the other hand, the Blu-ray is only region B. And as we could see in the presentation of the release, the bonus features disc is a Blu-ray, so that's region B. So if you don't have a player that can play region B discs, then you won't be able to access that content. With that said, the 4K disc has some bonus features. It has a commentary track with the director and also 3 trailers. Those extras are also present in the Blu-ray disc that has the movies, but if you want, all the other extras come in that separate disc. And let's take a look at the list of those extras real quick. Here there are some interviews, some featurettes, and the 2 extras that I found the most interesting one were the one about the composition of the music. At least I like those extras about the score and soundtracks of the films, so I normally enjoy those. But probably the most important one that comes here is an alternative ending, so that's very recommended if you haven't seen it yet. So that was it for the review of Ronin, which has an amazing cast, as you can see there. Totally recommended movie. If you like action and suspense, you should definitely give this one a try. One last thing that I almost forget is about other releases. There's not a lot of options for this one. If you want 4K, there's a standard release that of course is nothing too fancy. So between the two, in my opinion, this one is the best of them. Remember that I will post detailed pictures of the release on Instagram with the same handle, Physical Media EU. And if you like the video, please consider subscribing. And in the comments you can tell me if you have watched this movie and what did you think of it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all at Okie Dogs.